Friends, so last weekend I started an experiment because our mystery Doug talked about flowers blooming, and it talked about water moving up the stem, and then once it gets into the petals, how they might open up. You might see them move. So I thought it might be a cool thing if we put some flowers into food coloring, and then you could see that they changed the food coloring in the water changed the color of the petals. So I started this experiment on Friday or Saturday, and I put some white flowers into 3 different color food colorings, yellow, blue, and green. So after a day, they did not change color. Their stems were pretty long, and some of the flowers, there were like a couple flowers on one stem. So I thought that maybe it was too far of a way for the water to travel, that the color wasn't making it. So I cut down the stems on the flowers. I added more food coloring. So this is where we are at now. Here's our yellow, our green, and our blue. As you can see, they aren't really doing anything. I kind of see like the very, very tiniest tinge of color to these flowers. Not enough that I would say that's a blue flower, or that's a green flower, or that's a yellow flower. So I thought to keep going with this experiment, I bought some different types of flowers. So I'm gonna move these flowers out of the windowsill, and we're gonna try a different kind of flower. I was hoping that I could find a carnation. Didn't find carnations, so we're gonna try these flowers. All right, so I'm going to do the whole thing over here where I'm going to cut the stems. I'm going to grab my, where is my food coloring? Okay, I've got my food coloring. I'm just gonna try for the sake of this experiment and how this is not really going the way that I thought it would be. I'm gonna try just using blue and green. So I'm gonna put 2 flowers in blue and 2 flowers in green. So I'm going to fill a glass. Okay, I'll put it off to the side here. And you know what? Probably should have done that second, but I want to put the flowers right from being cut into their vases. So I'm going to make this one green. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm kind of putting a lot in because, like I said, the other ones weren't working. So I want to make sure that there's enough color in there. Oh, you can't see me adding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I'm going to put double of that into this one because we had 6 and 6. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hopefully that is enough food coloring in our water. I kind of think so. That looks pretty dark. I really want this to work. It's awesome when you can see it travel up. So I'm going to keep my flowers under the water, and I'm going to snip their stems. That'll keep from air getting in. If I keep the stem underwater, and then I'm going to just transfer them super quickly. You know what? I'm going to take these 2 since those are ready, and we're going to put them there. Put them in our green. And then I am going to snip, snip. Keep these guys underwater. Oh, and then get them into the blue. All right, friends. So let's get these over to the windowsill. The experiment said to keep them in a cool spot. So I chose to put them in the windowsill because it's still a little chilly outside. All right, so here we go. All right, you can see that our colors are very dark this time. And let's see what happens. All right, friends, fingers crossed.